Hi everybody, this is Yvette from Soul Therapy Cafe. And when I was on my grounding walk, that's what I call it, okay? Where I go and I'm out in nature and I'm grounding and I'm listening. Um, and often I get like little symbols and signs from the universe. Because the universe is always trying to share messages with you. And as soon as I started, I saw a huge dragonfly that just went straight across. And I thought, wow, you know? And I thought, what is the universe trying to tell me? And of course, the dragonfly symbolizes transformation, change, emotional and mental, which is a good thing. A transformation. What is transformation all about? It means that, first of all, in order to grow, things must change. And it's the process, it's the gap, the window in between that big change. It's that transform going through to get to the other side. And of course, the other side is always something that is to support and embrace and make us better, right? Because we can't stay the same. I mean, we can, but who wants to do that? Who wants to be the same, right? It's a little bit scary sometimes during that transformation. And so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to channel these messages about transformation. And of course, so many of us collectively, but also the world is going through so much transformation, which I really believe, is leading to something much better. And it's a big, big, big change. And what I'm feeling is that on a personal level, I see a lot of movement in terms of location, in terms of jobs, in terms of profession, in terms of partners, just so much transformative healing. Because, sometimes we have to take the leap and it's a little bit scary, but we have to trust that what's on the other side, no matter how scary it looks, no matter how uncomfortable we feel, but it's for our highest good, really. And I can just speak from my own experiences. Right now, I'm going through a big life change, and of course, moving house. And this is something that I decided to do like suddenly, and I'm sure you've heard me talk about it if you've been on my channel before. And it's something that I knew was coming for maybe 2 years, but it didn't feel imminent like 2 years ago, but it was like a knowing, but you didn't know how and exactly what it meant. But of course, as you get closer, you can kind of see. So this transformation that I feel like we're going through as individuals, and I feel it has largely to do with how we live our lives. A lot of us are not really wanting to buy into that paradigm that the status quo or what they're doing is okay. I mean, we feel safe and comfortable, but we want to see what's on the other side. We want to know and have more because we're worthy. We're realizing our worth, and we're saying, I'm willing to let go so that I can receive. Okay, and so I feel like on top of that, everyone's a little bit sort of like uncomfortable, right? And you've heard that saying, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, right? Now, nothing incredible happens when we're comfortable. We're just comfortable, okay? We might be chill, might be happy, but you're not growing if you stay comfortable. Just think about it. When all of that change, that transformation is happening, it's a bit uncomfortable. So I want to keep it short and sweet with you. I've pre-shuffled cards from this Oracle deck. It's called Work Your Light Oracle. Okay, can you see that? And it's really beautiful. I think it was one of my first decks. Yeah, there we go. That I received as a gift. They say that your first decks you should receive as a gift, but not necessarily. Okay, just happened to be in my case. And so I brought Spirit in and they offered 2 cards. And the first card is Deep Replenishment. Okay, I want to make sure you can see that card. Deep replenishment. We got so much light here. Okay. Now, and what it talks about is it's talking about retreat, rest, and be held. So sometimes is that when we are going through a big transformative stage in our lives, it's like, you know, we're going so fast. There's so many things that are like moving us here and there. We're like all over the place. And of course, sometimes we don't feel rooted because we are uprooting, actually. Literally, we are uprooting. So think of a mighty oak tree. Okay, solid and stable no matter what happens, no matter what storms life brings us, but those roots are planted deep in the soil. So it is steady. But of course, when we go through that transformation, you know, we get a little bit uprooted, okay? And we have to find new footing, which can be a little bit exhausting. No, not a little bit, a lot exhausting, mentally, emotionally, physically even. So it's saying that don't forget to rest during this huge transformation, to kind of gather yourself so that you can spring forth. Okay, when I say spring forth, it's like, I didn't say crawl, I didn't say walk, I said spring forth. Okay, just think of a deer or a springbuck deer. Okay, they're known for their strong, really high arching jumps or leaps. And this is what we want, right? We don't want to like get there. We get there slowly. We want to get there, and we want to get there like pow, okay? Like, and it's done. But in order to make that happen, we have to really position ourselves to take that leap. And even if it means stepping back a little bit so that we can spring forward, so be it. That's what's necessary, okay? So, but it also talks about being held. So that means you really have to be supported. You really have to have people around you if you have. And if you don't, then go to your space where you seek support and solace to kind of energize, to so that you can vibrate high, so that you can continue in this transformation. But also what I'm seeing is that during that transformation, it's showing me a caterpillar, okay? A caterpillar that's turning into a butterfly. And of course, that caterpillar, you know, it's painful. It's tough when it's breaking that skin out of that, you know, that cocoon, and it's like breaking through. And it takes a little while, but it's just working it out. It's working it out. It's wiggling and wiggling. Before you know it, you know, those wings expand and it's beautiful and it could fly. So if this is where you're at, then hey, more power to you. But just remember to rest and to retreat and to be held, to be comforted, to find your space. Don't just go crazy until you like fall all over the place. Okay, then you got to pick yourself back up and regroup and get your mind right and everything. So remember that, you know, during this transformation, you know, it's important to rest a little bit, to retreat, you know, to kind of re-nourish yourself, but also to be held, to be supported, you know, and whatever that support might look like to you. It's very important. We always forget that, you know, we're not invincible. Okay, so we have to use common sense. So deep replenishment, deep, whatever that looks like. So it could look like, you know what? I think I wanna take time out to, you know, just do nothing for a day or a weekend. It could mean, you know, I wanna take a bath. I wanna take a bath and nourish myself and, you know, recharge and, you know, and clear my energy. It could mean that I want to pray. It could mean that I want to meditate. It could mean that I want to take time out for people that I care about, to surround myself with this kind of magnetic energy. Okay? Now, I also picked another card, and it's from the same deck, and it's called Pleiades. Now, I don't know if you can see that. I think you can now. Pleiades. Yes. Okay. Now, it's like, it shows an image of these people that are rising up from the earth. Okay? Can you see that? They're kind of suspended in air, and it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And what I'm feeling is that you all, us, we have a double mission here on earth. As part of this transformation, we're ushering ourselves into a mission, a special assignment in a sense. We're ascending, but also we are transforming, and we are vibrating much higher, on a higher level, because we are uplifting humanity. Now, what does that mean? Uplifting humanity. It sounds a little bit like, special agent, right? Kind of business. Well, literally, it means that the higher we vibrate, which of course, I'm assuming that everyone understands the process of healing, because once we heal and then we transform ourselves into this butterfly, so to speak, it's like then we are really in touch with who we are, our purpose in life, but also knowing that it's not just about us individually, but we have a responsibility to humanity. And it's not necessarily something that we just woke up and said, you know what, I want to help humanity. This place is a mess and it could really use my help. No. It means that at a particular time in your evolution, oftentimes it's before you were even born, that you signed up, okay, to be part of this Pleiades, okay? And there would come a time in your life where you would transform and you would heal, and you would start to ascend, and you would use your life to not only step into the next level of your existence, but you would use that ascension in a way that can really support and help heal humanity. Now, what does that look like? It could look like many things. For many of us, we are light workers, we are healers, we are star seeds, we are all kinds of people, But the common thread, the common denominator, is that we are here to uplift humanity in a loving, high vibration, which supports our collective healing. And that's a pretty special, purpose, really. And the cool thing about it is that you get to be yourself authentically. You don't have to change. You don't have to wear special clothes or eat special food or speak a particular language or whatever. It's something that is beautiful and wonderful and high vibrational and so full of source, love energy. But it might be through your work, it might be through your art, it might be through your music, it might be through your writings, it might be through your teachings, it might be through your, whatever it is that is uniquely you, but that you shed your light on, that you use in order to help humanity. And these are the real platforms. And I'm not talking about like social media and so forth. I'm talking about your gifts, whether they be creative or otherwise. These are your platforms that you use to collectively transform ourselves, but also transform and heal others as well. So I just want to leave that with you, and I hope if that resonates with you, please like, share, or subscribe to the Soul Therapy Cafe for your regular musings of intuitive messages that really transform your life and allow you to live a life beyond your dreams.